Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty, back with The Last Kiss Before Summer. 2 days left. I like these decorations. The next day, the girls come over and decorate my entire backyard for the party. My body is so weak now that all I can do is watch and encourage them while they work. I'm so glad to see them working together again. Yeah, and it's all for you. They're great friends, aren't they? They are. You did a good job bringing them back together, Shorty. My last good deed before leaving this world, huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's sad that they don't realize this is also a farewell party for you. You gave me hope, Saya, with that comment you made earlier. No, this is your special day. I didn't even think of that, but I want my own party. Saying it's her special day. No, I can't think of it that way. This is your special day. But it wouldn't have been possible without you. Saya smiles sadly and reaches out for me, but quickly retracts her hand. Anyway, that's how I feel, so let's share this today, okay? I smile and nod, wishing I could give her a hug. Okay, Saya, thanks. Once the sun goes down, it's time to start the party. Okay, before we get started, I want to make a toast. Oh, we're getting fancy now, aren't we? How wonderful. Who are we toasting? Should be Saya, but... Shorty, we wouldn't be here if he hadn't shown up and turned out our... Where would we be if he hadn't shown up and turned our lives upside down? Thank you, Shorty, for bringing us all back together again. You give me too much credit. Shorty, is Sayuri here? Yeah, Saya's right over there, at the seat you set for her. Saya? Who's that? Oh, yeah, that's the name she goes by with me, for Sayuri Yamine. Oh my god, that's just like her! She's always been clever like that. The only person to get close to beating my scores, well, until Shorty, that is. Anyway, I would also like to make a toast to Sayuri. Mira turns to face Saya's chair and holds up her cup. To Sayuri, who has always been the greatest partner in crime, apparently even now in the afterlife. Thanks for being the best friend a girl could have and for looking after us even now. Mira takes a deep breath and tilts her head back, blinking quickly and dabbing at her eyes. Is she crying? Mira sniffs and looks back at Saya again. And you take care of my sister Sora, too. You got that? I'm counting on you. I will, Mira. She says she will. Mira smiles and nods, a single tear slipping out and that she quickly wipes away. In a loud voice, Mira finishes her toast. I'm gonna make you and Sora so proud, just you wait and see. Mira sits back down in her seat and Susan rubs her back reassuringly. Julie turns to me and smiles. I'm so glad that you came into our lives, Shorty. Thanks to you, I have my friends back. It was so lonely before. She turns to look at Saya. I wish we all knew what was going on so we could have supported you more. Please don't worry about that, Julie. But I'm glad it sounds like you are at peace. She is, Julie. She just wants you to be happy now. Saya smiles and nods, melding a thank you to me. Yeah, I'm with Julie. I'm glad all of us, Sayuri too, now know what happened. And I'm glad she forgives us. Which is not addressing the mom at all. There was nothing to forgive, you dummy. It's such a big load off my heart. Susan stands up and looks around the table. Everyone, I know I've been a pain in the butt, more so than usual these past couple of years. I'm sorry, and I will do my best to be a better friend from now on. Everyone claps and cheers, making Susan blush. Flustered, Susan motions at me. Now you go, Shorty. Give your speech. Susan looks sappy, say something lighthearted, or say you can't think anything. I'm going to say something sappy. When I first came to school, I had no idea what to expect. I was afraid I wouldn't make any friends, but you all welcomed me. I look at Susan and chuckle. Well, each in your own way, and I'm glad to have met each and every one of you. Mira hugs me from the side, squeezing tightly. And we're glad to have met you too. She gives me a kiss on the cheek and pulls back, grinning. Well, it's getting late. Shall we eat? We spend the rest of the evening eating and chatting. Although it's a relaxing party, it feels like the most fun I've had in ages. Oh, my alarm. What's that for? Do you need to go home? No, it just so happens there's a meteor shower tonight. That's right, I heard one was going to happen soon. That's tonight? Yes, I set my alarm so that we wouldn't miss it. I turn to look at Susan and grin. I guess this has to be fate too, huh? Susan smiles and nods. Yes, I believe so. Well, we got movement. Watch the night sky for a while when suddenly the first meteor flies across the sky. Did you see that? It's starting. How exciting! Mira tries taking pictures of the sky but gets frustrated at her camera. Why does it all look so far away? As they talk, I notice it's getting harder for me to breathe. I still got 2 days left. You need a special lens for that. I reach for my heart and desperately clutch my shirt as I lean over. Really? That's a bummer. Mira turns to me, about to show me her phone, but her face twists in concern. Shorty, are you feeling all right? You don't look so good. It's just a little hard to breathe. The scene is moving me so much, or don't worry about me. I gotta be honest. It's just a little hard to breathe. No biggie. She comes to sit next to me and starts to rub my back. It is a big deal, silly. Can I get you something? I don't think anything will help now. Some new lungs. Why can't I get a lung transplant? What's going on here? No, but thank you. It'll pass. It always does. I smile, but Mira just sighs and takes my hand. Well, I'm going to stay by your side, okay? Gotta keep an eye on you. After the girls go home, I hardly have enough energy to get up to my bed. Please, don't tell me I'm going to die climbing the staircase. I don't have all the details, but no, I don't think so. You sure? 'Cause, damn. Just get in bed, okay? Tomorrow's the big day, huh? Saya closes her eyes and nods solemnly. Are you scared? No point in being scared, maybe just a bit. You'll be here, so not really. I'll say maybe just a bit. Maybe just a bit. I guess you're normal then. What do you mean? Well, if you weren't worried about dying, that would be odd. You have a point. Come on, Shorty, it's time for bed. I go to bed, but no matter how hard I try, I can't fall asleep. I mean, I can't really blame him. The final day. You had one choice. One chance. I don't know how, but I can tell when it turns midnight and I enter my final day. It's like the gravity of the situation hits all at once, and I'm suddenly full of anxiety, frustration, and a need to have someone by my side. Is this where we choose our girlfriend? I know it's today, but when today? What time? Any moment now, I could... I shake my head and grab my phone. Oh my god, what is wrong with our screensaver? I could die this very minute. I have to see her again. The one who means more to me than anyone. The one I love. I take a deep breath and call. Susan, Mira, or Julie. Wow, Sayuri, not even an option. Well, my first choice is Susan. So I'm going to pick Susan. Susan slowly opens my door, peeking her head inside cautiously. Shorty, I'm here. Wearing your school uniform for some reason. She closes the door behind her and comes to the bedside. Are you okay? I've never seen her this unsure before. Looks like it's time to give you back your crown. I force a laugh, causing me to cough instead. Susan rolls her eyes and sits down next to me. I suppose it must not be all that bad if you can still crack dumb jokes. She sighs and takes my hand as she looks at me, her eyebrows knotted in worry. How are you feeling, though? Seriously. I force a smile, which only makes her look more worried in response. Do you want the nitty-gritty truth or the candy-coated version? Give it to me straight. Well, in that case, not good. It's hard to breathe. Every breath feels like I'm fighting against gravity. Susan closes her eyes and nods. Yeah, I noticed you were wheezing a little at the party, too. And here I thought I was doing such a great job hiding it. You can't get anything past me, Shorty. No, I suppose not. You're too sharp. But I'm good at hiding. At least, I think I am. So there's something I need to tell you, something I've been trying to suppress. Before I can respond, she brushes the hair off of my forehead and leans down, kissing me softly on the lips. When she pulls away, she hovers over me, slowly opening her eyes and meeting mine. I love you, Shorty. Was she seriously the only one who hadn't confessed to us? I mean, she slept with us. Studied. The feel of her whispered words on my skin makes me want more. I use what little strength I have left to lift my head up just enough to kiss her back. I love you too, Susan. Wait, really? You do? Even though I've been, well, not exactly friendly, you were pretty friendly a few days ago. I could always see through it, Susan, and I see the real you. Besides, why do you think I called you? You're the one who I want when I'm like this. Susan smiles and nods, giving me another kiss. I'm happy. I wish I knew sooner. She leans down, giving me a hug, and takes my hand again, holding it between both of hers. I'll stay with you until the end, Shorty, I promise. The weight that fell upon me at midnight seems to lift from my body. Her vision is dimming. I'm not exactly sure at what point I take my last breath. All I know is that the person I cherish the most is holding my hand as I cross over. Oh, we seriously died? Wait, what is this place? It's heaven. It's very bright. I look around, but there's nothing. Nothing at all. Where am I? So, do you have any regrets? Well, I'm dying, so, yeah. I jump at Saya's sudden appearance. Where'd you come from? I asked you a question first. Do you have any regrets? I think for a moment and shake my head. No, I don't think I do. Not a single one. Sorry, Julie and Mira. Saya smiles proudly and I smile back. Thanks for your guidance, Saya. She shakes her head and pats my shoulder. Don't mention it. Besides, you gave me something important too. Thanks to you, I can finally move on as well. That's great. So you won't be a guide anymore? Nope. Time to get going. Are you ready? I mean, you say guide. I'm not sure she actually did anything. Also, what is the mark on her arm? Just one more thing. Close the gap between us and give Saya a strong hug. What was that for? That's for all the times I wanted to give you a hug but couldn't because of ghost physics? Saya laughs and holds out her hand. Come on, Shorty. Let's go see what's next. It's the logo. Bye, friends. This is so depressing. Script editor. Duct tape. Did we get credits before? There's a logo again. I feel like that scene with Saya is going to be the same scene we get for all of them. We may pause while we go to choose a different girl. I think that's what's going to happen. I woke up and now I'm a knight. Yeah, we're going to pause here. I kind of hate that we have to fast forward all this time. And that we have to spend coupons to redo this part. But if you've seen me play these games before, I always pick my number one choice first, then the number 3, and then the number 2. So the girl I'm least interested in would be Mira, just because she's not really my type. She's a little too forward. Mira surprises me by arriving not even 10 minutes after I call. How did you get here so fast? Didn't you have to get dressed? Mira shrugs and comes to sit on my bed next to me. You weren't looking so great at the party, you know. You brushed it off, but I could see right through you. I guess I'm not as good at hiding it as I thought. No, you're not. I couldn't shake this bad feeling, and I couldn't sleep at all. So when you called... Mira slips her hand into mine and squeezes tightly. Mira, it's not going to be much longer now. No, don't say that. It's not fair. We were just getting started. Mira's squeezing my hand so tightly it hurts, and I pull her into a hug. Mira, I want you to promise me something. Mira sniffs and whimpers. Promise you what? Promise me you'll live a full life and go on lots of dates. But not with anyone cooler than me, okay? Mira laughs while wiping at her tears. Well, it won't be hard to stick to that criteria, will it? I don't think I'll ever be able to find anyone as cool as you. Oh, you think so? That makes me happy. I gather my courage and decide to finally tell her what I've known for so long now. It's probably selfish of me to say this to you now, but I look in her eyes and brush my free hand over her cheek. I love you, Mira. Mira throws herself at me and wraps me in a strong hug. I love you too, Shorty. I hug her back and kiss her on the cheek. Shorty, can I lie down next to you? Are we seriously gonna, hook up right after the thing with Susan? In my bed? Of course in your bed. I'm not gonna make you lie on the floor. Mira laughs and I move over, lifting the cover so that she can get in beside me. As she snuggles next to my body, she kisses me softly. Hey, I have an idea of how we can get to sleep. Oh, what is it? Mira giggles and holds my face. Let's kiss till we pass out. That's how I die. Suffocate kissing Mira. Sounds good to me. Mira's lips fall on mine, and again, our arms and legs wrap around each other as we kiss. There are certainly worse ways to leave this world than in the arms of the one you love. Yeah, this is probably just going to be the same thing with Saya. Pausing again. I'm glad I thought ahead and started this final chapter, so I have 3 tickets, and I can do my number 2 pick, Julie. Although, maybe Susan is carrying our child. I'm just throwing that out there. I think that would be a nice way for our legacy to continue. Although, going through that in high school would probably be weird and not socially acceptable in Japan, where this may or may not take place. I hear Julie sobs before she even opens my door. She bursts in and rushes to my side, dropping to the floor next to my bed and putting her crying face next to mine. Julie, don't cry. I try to wipe her tears, but she straightens her back and looks at me with the most intensity I've ever seen from her. That's not intense at all. Why wouldn't I cry? I don't want to lose you, Shorty. She wipes at her tears, but they keep coming. It's not right. Why do I keep losing the people I love? I'm sorry, Julie. I wish... Julie shakes her head. No, don't apologize. I'm being stupid. I should be strong for you right now, but... You don't need to be strong, Julie. I just want you to be here, tears and all. Julie tries to smile, but her lips just quiver as she nods. I know, but I've just been bottling it up all this time. But I can't hold back because I love you and I wish there was something, anything I could do for you. Warned by Julie's words, I managed to get enough strength to pull her down to me. Julie, it's okay. I tug her closer and kiss her, making her gasp in surprise. Having the girl I love by my side is all I want right now. Julie gasps again, her eyes going wide. Wait, you too? You love me, too? I chuckle and nod. Yeah, since the beginning, but I shrug with an apologetic smile. It didn't seem fair to tell you when I knew this was coming. I can't believe it. I never thought you'd actually like me back. I'm so dull. What, are you kidding? The best thing about going to Rosenberry High was meeting you. Julie's tears started up again, and now it's my turn to be surprised. Wait, I thought that was a good thing. Why are you crying? Julie laughs and shakes her head. Silly, these are happy tears. I'm happy, Shorty. Oh, I'm happy too. We kiss again and Julie comes up to sit on the bed. She pats her thigh and I move to rest my head on it. I'm so glad we could tell each other. I'm so glad we could tell each other. Julie's fingers start to comb lightly through my hair. I feel the tension and anxiety dissipate from my body and I slowly drift off to sleep. Did we even kiss? For the last time. That's still a pretty sad ending. I really thought there was a chance we would be saved. I also feel really bad for our parents. Because, like... I think it's the middle of the night. Like, well, sort of the morning, but... Like what is the girl we were with even gonna do? Like, is she gonna just go and be like, yeah, sorry, I don't want to tell you this, but a kid died. Like, it's so depressing. We also didn't get to see our family before that. I liked this one overall. It was better than I thought it would be. I wish that our characters were a little smarter. Susan was fairly smart. And I kinda hate that the Saya thing was so obvious. That there was no really big twist regarding what was wrong with her. And no relevance to that mark on her arm. Also, the characters in here were oddly horny. Not in an obnoxious way, like in Time Only Knows. But it was still kind of off-putting that these girls were so forward. At least that it was all of them. Like, Susan or Mira, you could maybe see it, but it was every single one of them. But anyway, what did you think? Which girl would you have picked? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!